Looking back at your preliminary task, what do you feel you have learned in the progression from it to the full product? During the creation of my film, I have learned a range of skills I did not know before. I have learned how to ensure that my film sticks to its continuity, and I have learned how to ensure that each scene goes together and follows the other appropriately. I have also gained a level of judgment when it comes to ensuring a certain scene isn't longer than it should be, and if so, I've learned how to find the appropriate way to cut it. I have been able to learn how to create a film through planning and sticking to the storyboard to ensure that I know what I'm doing before I start creating the film. I have learned the importance of planning prior to filming so that the film does not become messy and we can film the scenes chronologically and know what to do next. I also now know how to use the camera to film a clear panning shot, which I did not know before. Before, our panning shots were extremely jumpy. We fixed this by putting the camera on a book to keep it steady, and then we went in to take a panning shot. This shows how, as a team, we developed a level of improvisation that we did not have before. Another new thing I have learned is how to effectively use the different fades and cuts in Premiere Pro. I have been able to creatively use a range of cuts to give off the illusion of time passing as a journalist gradually walks through the path. I have learned the importance of a good choice of location and how the location affects the feeling of the film. The Woodson cabin in our film was found by me, and it's a good way to show the film as being tense and creepy. It gives off a horror feel as well as it being a thriller. The costume of the film, compared to the preliminary task, fits in much better with the genre of the film. The costume used in the film gives the audience a clear understanding of who the characters were and why they were acting in the ways that they were. The dialect in the film was better in the film as it was much more fitting and made sense within the film rather than being randomly included. The dialect was effective in the way that it added to the storyline. I have also learned more about the effect that music has on a film and the feel that it gives to the audience. I have also learned the importance of camera angles. A film is much more interesting for the audience when they are presented with a range of creative ways of carrying out the storyline through camera angles. While filming our preliminary, we used some camera angles, but the quality was bad and there still wasn't enough creative footage, unlike our thriller film. We also learnt the importance of making sure that we get the best scenes out of our filming, no matter how many takes it takes. We refilmed our film multiple times as we saw room for improvement. We learnt that to get the best out of ourselves and what we film, we have to be critical and look at the film as if it was new, as if we were new to it, so that we can ensure it makes sense. One time we refilmed it, we added a person to act out a character of the detective. The person who played them before looked too young to resemble an educated professional. Another time we had to refilm because we found our film didn't make sense, so we filmed again and added the scenes of the detectives rather than the journalists. Refilming so much taught us the importance of intricate planning to avoid mistakes.